I have a little word for you today, what I call beware of the Corona winter trigger. Beware of the Corona winter trigger. You could say triggers, but we have the Corona winter triggers. This is now common knowledge that as the winter wanes and we go into spring and summer, that the impact of the coronavirus will go less in some ways. And there appears to be a major effort to emotionally get the people so scared that they'll think that there'll be no relief. No, I tell you otherwise, that the Lord has revealed that there'll be relief. And there's a video done recently, it's online, called A Revelation of Relief. And in that, it's in Joel chapter 2, verse 17 to 19. God says, when you pray, he said, pray to me and tell me to spare thy people, secure thy people, select thy people, and signify thy people. It's right there in Joel chapter 2, verse 17 to 19. And the Lord is giving us another word, not just a revelation of relief, but a report of relief that's coming up this weekend. Stay abreast. But right now, I want you to see how emotional, the kind of paranoia and euphoria that we are seeing coming from the news media, whether it be the official media or other kind of media, but the kind of information we are hearing is not good. It's what I call a Corona winter trigger. Why is a winter trigger? Because it's no common knowledge that as the time gets warmer, the time gets more hot, and the sun gets more hot, and we learn by now that the hot sun dramatically damages the impact of the coronavirus. So now we're just coming out of the winter, so there'll be automatic mitigation against the effect of the virus. So because of this, there are some people behind the scene who have an agenda, some for the New World Order, some for the what a political, they want this person to win or that person, or some folks have pharmaceutical agendas, all kind of agendas. But the common thing is that their plan is to cause paranoia and euphoria and cause people to think that there'll be no relief. No, God has said there'll be relief. As a matter of fact, some of it is already happening because we spoke this word for months ago. That's why in the news. So they are hoping that from this winter, they'll be able to trigger us right into the next winter. What happened during the spring and the summer won't mean much because the disease has gone so bad. So bad, it's so terrible. It's beyond recovery. No, that's a lie. Hear this about this disease. Well, first of all, we know by now that the numbers of recoveries are more than those who died. We don't hear much about that, but hear this. Here is the trigger, the Corona winter trigger that they're trying to get us to have pandemonium. He said the virus lives on the mass for 7 days. It says some who recover test positive again. They say other symptoms of the virus includes pink eye pain. They said this thing will bring more damage to the heart, swelling in the brain, especially with confused patients. They say it's spread by children. Then it's spread by those who are asymptomatic. It means that they have no symptoms, but it's spread by them. They say it's spread by people before they have symptoms. I kind of get in the narrative. That hopeless narrative is as if everybody have it already. So everybody need to get tested. Don't you see? Behind the scene, don't be surprised when you begin to hear that everybody need to be tested. Don't be surprised. But we're just trying to tell you about this corona winter trigger. I call it winter trigger because they were hoping that there would be no summer. Just the coming of summer terrifies them and destroys their agenda. Whether it be a pharmaceutical agenda, a political agenda, a one world agenda, antichrist agenda, new world order agenda, it all comes down to the same thing, with their intention to terrify and bring paranoia. I'm not finished. Many said the world will never go back to normal. In New York, tiger infected. We see the appearance of rejection of potential cures. Potential cures. At least in some states, in America, they use them. Then some say there'll be permanent scar on the lungs. Then we hear that the skin turns dark after recovery. I'm talking about the paranoia. Then we hear that there are traces found in wastewater. Then we hear that one cough can go through an entire supermarket and do damage. They do videos to show as the cough moves around. Wow. Then we hear that the immune system goes haywire and do worse than COVID itself. Then we hear that it's more widespread than realized. We hear that victims develop secondary co-infections. We hear that the testicles of men are more vulnerable than other parts of his body. We hear it cause confusion, seizures, strokes, brain effects. We learn that even the wind that we pass, called flocculation, the official name, the wind we pass, that all people pass, cause it to spread as well, the virus. We learn that the spit from talking travels in the ear. I'm not talking about the cough now. Just, when you're talking and a little spit goes, it's dangerous as well. It carries the virus. We hear that recovery is not immunity. And there's so much. You see what's happening? There is an intention to cause us to lose hope. To take us into the next winter. Hoping that we can keep the people terrified, paranoid, in time for the next winter. But I hear God saying, do not fear, people of God, do not fear. I have released a revelation of relief. When you pray, just pray to me and tell me, spare thy people. Secure thy people, Lord. Select thy people to lead your people and signify your people with your power and miracles, signs, and wonders. Then we also hear, it's not just a revelation of relief, but now we hear a report of relief. You got to stay abreast. The word on revelation of relief is already online. We will put the link in the description. But coming up in a few days, stay abreast. We'll be giving you from the Lord a report of relief. Remember, relief is not the same as restoration. It's like a breath of fresh air. It's like somebody is drowning and he's able to, jump out of the water for a couple of minutes. Relief is inside and we've got to make use of it. Stay abreast. Stay abreast and do not be taken by what I call the winter trigger. Corona winter trigger. Beware of the corona winter trigger. God bless you.